Persistence of memory. We are the sum total of our memories, so we seem to think. What has happened to us is what our consciousness is built around. But when we come to the task of spiritual interaction, there is an eternal soul that is barely scratched by the time we have spent here in this life. Our creation by a perfect creator to interact with him in an absolutely unique way is usually not what comes to mind when we think of our past. Some of us bear the tremendous scars of abuse, rejection, ridicule. Some have had incredible love and fantastic wealth of friendship, happiness in an endeavor, and just lost it. Sometimes we dwell on the most minuscule happening at some tender age, imagining every other person on the planet sees this incident written all over us. We dwell on these things. The stuff from our past comes floating into our consciousness like little familiar ghosts at all manner of odd times. Whether good or bad, it can consume an inordinate amount of time. Some dwell exclusively here and descend into self-medication for relief. If we come to worship, we come to an eternal being with the power to create us in less of an instant than it took him to consider our original creation. One who has an infinite number of patterns available for our makeover. One who resides in the midst of only purity. If we come to him at all, bearing scars from our past, he is pleased. If we come and ask for release from these impediments to comprehending the eternal destiny which we have entered into, he hears. But we look to the past. If we bend backwards, looking behind from an upside-down perspective, out of balance, we eventually fall over. We are simply not designed to be in that position. God can release us from any level of past and allow us to look forward with increasing hope and expectation if we ask. When these memories slip into our worship, we need to bring them to him who has reconciled all of it and count it our strength to have been tested. What's in your worship?